Many customers use virtualization in their environment and they worry how to protect these complex virtualized systems. Do you know something that we can offer for our clients so that their virtualized environments are secured?
Yes, the Trend Micro has a perfect product for that. Let's go to our meeting room and I will explain this to you.
Okay, what is this product that Trend Micro offers?
Trend Micro has a product named Deep Security, and it protects all computers in virtualized environment. Deep Security protects Windows, Linux, Unix and Solaris platforms. And what is best, that it offers protection on hypervisor level. So whole virtualized environment is protected instantly. And because Deep Security offers protection on hypervisor level, every computer in virtualized environment is automatically secured. Deep Security includes 5 modules: agentless antivirus, firewall, deep packet inspection, integrity monitoring and log inspection.
Okay, but how the whole virtualized environment is protected constantly when virtual machines are so dynamic? You know that virtual machines can be added very easily and quickly.
For malware, there is antivirus module in Deep Security. Antivirus is agentless, and for that you just have to install Deep Security virtual appliance through vCenter. Deep Security virtual appliance provides protection in conjunction with VMware's new API and filter driver components against malware, and there is no need to install antivirus agent at all. All machines which are already in motion are constantly protected, and just added new virtual machines are instantly secured.
Okay, but how is resource consumption solved? For example, when machines are scheduled for a scan all at the same time.
Security operations are optimized in Deep Security, so there is no problems with resource consumption. For example, scheduled scans are divided into different time frames, and it doesn't start at the same time for all machines.
But how can you control traffic? And what is more important, how can you control traffic between virtual machines?
For that, Trend Micro has powerful firewall module. It is bidirectional, and you can design policies per network. It supports all IP protocols and frame types, and there is also location awareness. And also this firewall offers protection against attacks. As you can see from firewall management console, there are many possibilities in firewall rules. For example, rules based on packet direction, frame type or protocol. Of course, you can make rules based on packet source. You can see different opportunities here. You can define rules based on layer 2 MAC address or by port number. And the same goes for packet destination. And you can even define the specific flags. and those rules can be scheduled for a certain time, or you can assign them to different profiles. As mentioned, Deep Security Firewall is stateful firewall. It even have UDP stateful inspection. There is also protection against different TCP-based attacks. For example, SYN-Flood protection, Hackstorm protection. You can limit the number of outgoing connections and so on.
Okay, that is clear. But customers are worried how to protect their virtualized systems against exploits, vulnerabilities and zero-day attacks. For example, many computers are dormant, turned off long time, and if they appear active again, then their protection against attacks are out of date.
For this, Deep Security has Deep Packet Inspection module, shortly DPI. One important part of DPI is virtual patching. Virtual patching provides scan for recommendation functionality. During this, Deep Security will scan computers to find different application vulnerabilities, exploits and zero-day attacks. You can shield newly discovered vulnerabilities within hours, pushing protection to thousands of servers in minutes without a system reboot. Deep Security can do this automatically, or you can choose yourself which virtual patches you want to deploy. You can open every recommended patch, see the description and easily to deploy it to the computers. And as you can see, it is now deployed. There is also different section for rules that protect web applications or web servers. For example, cross-site scripting prevention or HTTP header length restriction. You can open the specific rule, see the description or configure it more detail. And you can even protect your web applications which are using SSL configuration. Application control part controls which applications are allowed and which not. There are different applications divided into application groups. This functionality is very flexible and granular. For example, you can control YouTube streaming, or you can control MSN file transfer, but chat is still allowed. Or what is very important, you can manage Skype. For example, Skype chat is allowed, but file transfer is denied.
This is really nice and necessary functionality. Users have sometimes inappropriate user rights, and because of this they may do a lot of damage. Is it intentionally or accidental, it doesn't matter. And also, of course, sometimes you want to see what privileged users do in their machines. Is there somehow possible to monitor or get aware about this?
Yes, of course. For this, Deep Security has a module called Integrity Monitoring. This module allows to monitor specific things on a computer for changes. Those things are, for example, installed software, running services, processes, files, registry values, and etc. Also, Deep Security has scan for recommendation feature, which suggests you which rules would be reasonable to implement.
Could you show me some examples about this?
Yes, sure. For example, when Internet Explorer browser settings are modified, then you can send an alert to the administrator. Or if Microsoft Web Server has some modifications, then this will be alerted to administrator.
That looks really nice. But one more thing. In the virtualized environment there are a lot of different machines with different operating systems and applications which all generate logs. Is it possible to use Deep Security to manage all those logs?
Yes, the log inspection module is the answer. It gives the ability to inspect the logs and events generated by the operating system and applications running on the computer. Like with integrity monitoring, you can create your own logging rules, or Deep Security itself suggests you which rules you may find useful to have. For example, Microsoft Exchange mail server. Description: inspect Microsoft Exchange for events. And under Configuration tab, you can define very strictly which kind of logging events you want to monitor. Or database server, PostgreSQL server logging events. Inspect PostgreSQL server for events. And again, under Configuration tab, you can define very strictly which kind of logging events will be inspected.
Great! Thank you, Thomas, for this overview. I see that Deep Security product is very powerful and exactly what customers need to protect their virtualized environment. Okay, let's grab a beer now.